Well, Andrew should be a little happier with his IWM trade. It's been up the last 2 days, so that's good.
Yeah.
Start to pare back some of his losses on that. You okay out there,
Nice.
Brian? Sounds like you're beating something into submission.
I'm at my coffee shop, so you know that for me,
Okay.
banging the
There you go.
espresso bean
Yeah.
out of the thing, whatever that thing is called.
Yeah, Chris, I hope to be in that position too, where I can laugh about a $70,000 unrealized loss and say, "But I'm still holding for the long term."
Yes, that would be nice, definitely.
Let's see what. Just curious. Let's see what TNA looks like on a daily chart. It's actually it's breaking out of a pendant here. Actually, we just take a look at the IWM. Treasury yields are down again. Yeah, IWM is definitely kind of breaking out of a bit of a downtrend. Might actually be worth taking along right here on this breakout. Stochastics are hooking up here.
EKSO, Exobionics, granted U.S. patent entitled Methods of Exoskeleton Communication and Control. That's EKSO. Exobionics, Echo Kilo Sandy Oscar.
Exobionics. All right, I'm just going to turn off my Benzinga feed, so if I start talking over him, just be aware.
I gotta pull Facebook off off my charts. I'll be tempted to trade it.
Yeah, it's running up here with a bunch of stuff. Microsoft, Facebook. They're pushing up. Obviously, the SPY overall, AMD, moving itself up here as well. After it stopped me out, it went higher.
So on these stochastics, I'm just using the slow stochastics on the daily. Let's put in a double bottom. I generally use stock charts to do my look at my swing trade. It's actually looking pretty promising. I'm thinking I might take a long on IWM. For a swing trade.
I see today's theme, Mike. Thank you. You're good to your word so far.
Yes.
We've got
See?
we've got the bull going.
Got the bull today.
Oh, Chris is happy. INO finally broke out of that little level. It's pushing higher again.
Yeah, INO really tanked, eh? Went down to 24-ish.
It did, and then it bounced and came back. Chris managed to get a trade at 24 long, and he's still milking it, so that's good.
Man, congrats on that trade. Good job, Chris. Watching that reverse. Yeah, INO's had quite the range, trading range today.
Nothing, nothing, nothing.
Oh well, Hans, live and learn. You never know.
Yeah, you never know, Hans. You never know when it's going to win and when it's not.
Yeah, and it's always painful looking back. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. The bane of
Yeah.
any trader.
Yeah.
Looking at the past.
You're always going to make more money. You can always make more money. There's only 99, maybe a fraction of a percent that you get the trade perfect and maximize the profitability out of it.
Yeah. What if MU is real ugly? Look at it. It's still been choppy all day. Just horrible.
Yep.
So we've got, so what's coming at the close here? We've got FedEx and what was the other one? Shoot.
I think that was the only, no, there was one major.
There is one more. I'm struggling to remember what it is.
FedEx, that's all I've got. The other three that I see
Yeah.
here are not of any note, so.
No, okay. I thought there was one. Maybe I'm thinking tomorrow morning there's another one. It'll be very interesting to see.
STZ, maybe? I know we trade that a couple times.
Constellation?
Yeah, that's tomorrow morning. General Mills is tomorrow morning.
Right. Maybe I was thinking of Constellation.
Just seems to be a very quiet afternoon.
Space had a nice little pop here. And if there's going to be a continuation move on that tomorrow. Closing kind of strong into the end of day here. So look at Luckin Coffee is up 50% almost today.
Yeah. It's not particularly meaningful, though, is it?
No. I think this is probably some Robinhood trading going on.
I'm watching AMD closely. It's in like a 3-cent range here. It's just not going anywhere.
Microsoft looks like it wants to break out again. Let's see if it punches through this time or not.
Yeah, Facebook is up 2.5%. Nice little pop back. What's Twitter doing? Probably up as well. Not much.
No, Hans, I've always traded sort of into the close. I think recently they've become more visible just because I've been trading Microsoft consistently. Oh, look at AMD now. AMD's deciding to move.
SPY's right up near the high of the day again. Microsoft.
Yeah, Microsoft is hanging out right here. In an ABCD type pattern. Let's see what it wants to do here heading into the close. What do we got? Still have 18, 17 minutes
18.
left. Microsoft right at the high of the day.
Yeah, it keeps hitting this 202.50 level.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I'm thinking about some call options on TNA for end of next week, so I'm going to go out a bit here. Looking at the 28s, so just a little bit out of the money.
Where are you calling the plug?
Well, it keeps trying it. Microsoft keeps trying. You're right, Mike.
Yeah.
To this 202.50. Do you think it's going to break it?
I'm just looking at the volume, and it seems like it's losing enthusiasm, but I think it will break. I just don't know if it's going to continue to run after it breaks.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Chris, Magic 8 Ball, will Microsoft break 202.50 in the next 10 minutes?
There it is.
Oh, well, never mind. Magic 8 Ball.
It already did.
Yeah, I know.
But you can ask it if it's going to continue to run.
The answer, interestingly, is yes, definitely. Thanks, Magic 8 Ball. That was not engineered, honestly. It was. All right. Ask me an obvious question, I'll give you an obvious answer.
Is that an all-time high at 203.84?
On
Yes,
Microsoft?
I think it is.
203. I've got 203.95 as the all-time high.
95?
Yeah, that happened at June 23rd.
Okay. I just had my lines off a little bit. Let me get that thing to... Maybe looking at that tomorrow with Microsoft.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did we have anybody that traded Uber today? No,
I looked at it for a while. Like, I tried it. I think I even tried it once, and I tried to short it once, and I get stopped out. It went higher.
Mm.
So,
just
I
noticed it was down in my my list.
I was looking at a strike price of about $1.55. That's what I've got my order. I've got an order in now. Oh, the strike price was 28. Just out of the money. $13 to the close here.
Carvel? What's Carve doing? Oh no. Daz Pro crashed.
Ooh, that's not good.
That hasn't happened. It's happened to me a few weeks ago. That's something that normally happens. Oh, what's going on here? Am I not sharing a screen? What happened to my screen share? I didn't realize I wasn't sharing a screen that whole time. All right.
Ah, there we go.
Watching things pull back here a little bit.
Yeah.
As for Microsoft's still hanging out. 202.50
Yep.
likes that level. Looks like it's being pushed higher here.
There it goes.
Yeah, indeed, there
What's
it goes.
Facebook doing again?
Wow, Microsoft.
Wow. Look at that.
Dang,
Is he going to make a run for it?
what the heck just happened?
10 minutes to the close. That's what just happened.
Wow, you're no kidding.
Just gobbling it up.
Wow, everything just popped.
Yeah.
SQ Facebook. Wow.
Yeah, John, look at Facebook now. It's 227, and it just popped there. Microsoft popped up.
Nice Facebook trade, John. Yeah, that. Too excited. Wrong hotkey. Wrong hotkey. Microsoft went right up to 203.84.
All right, well, I got to fill on my TNA call.
Okay.
Huge spike with SPY too.
Yeah.
INO has come back below VWAP and it's hanging out here. And if we had more time in the day, it was looking a little weak now, but there's only 8 minutes left.
Looks like, yeah, it's going to probably, I don't know if it's going to sell off. Sure has a tendency of selling off at the open, though. Seems to be a pattern.
With INO? Yeah.
Yeah. Every
Yeah.
day it sells off at the open. For the last, since the 26th. 26th, and then the 29th, the Monday, and then Tuesday did the same thing. Came back up.
Here it goes.
Selling off.
A little bit. Taking a partial on INO here. It's just down like 25 cents or so. Well, even from my entry, I got in at 296.94. Got out at at 26. What am I saying? Jeez. 26.94. I got out at 26.70.
Pretty nice.
Microsoft. Craziness. Craziness.
Yep.
Look at that.
It's really trying to push to an all-time high
Yeah. It
before the close. It really is.
took no prisoners at that level. It just said, the heck with that. We're
Yeah, look at XL. Yeah, if you look at XLK, it's just blasting higher, and 43% of XLK is Apple and Microsoft between the two of them.
Here we go. Taking another partial on INO. 26.54.
Yeah, SPY
There.
is
Yep.
just
There we
New
go.
all-time high for Microsoft.
204.
207. Wow.
what happened there.
Look at it go.
Everything's going.
Yeah. Life is good. Life is good.
And leave it to Microsoft to give you a nice print like that right before it closes the day.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, sorry, I just looked back over it. I'm like, what the? Yeah. Wow. That would be panic inducing if you were long on that thing.
And there are people still buying at this level going into the close.
Chasing her up.
Oh, almost. I know, sort of popped back on me here. Also just taking a quick short on AMD. Got a partial down at the moving average.
Okay.
Ugh. I know it's about to stop me out.
Everything just looks like it's doing this little pullback right before the close.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, I'm going to take off here, but have a good rest of the day. We'll see you in the morning.
Okay,
You too,
Brian.
Brian.
Have a good one, everyone.
Have a good one. We'll probably talk to you tomorrow. Again, some of our Canadian contingent, it is a holiday here in Canada, so
Oh,
we'll
yeah?
see what we choose to trade, who's going to be here. I'm stopping out of INO, break even on the rest. Just holding AMD here.
You are correct, Chris. It's easy to be wrong when it's not your money.
Come on. Give me a push down. One push down. No. Down, I said. You scurvy dog. Drop.
It just doesn't want to.
No kidding, yeah.
Let's see, FedEx, FDX.
Fine, I'm going to take a partial. Okay, I'm taking some off here. Come on, but go down. It's only like a 7-cent partial. That sucks. I was hoping for a little more here. With that huge push up on Microsoft, I should have counted on that reversal and taken a small size short. I would have been better served there. All right, we got a minute left. Minute and 5 seconds. Thanks, Chris. So I'm all out of INO. I just have AMD. Watching it closely. An eye on Microsoft too, just out of curiosity, but Facebook for that matter. Facebook looks like it's just going to settle here. It's crazy. Up $5, 2.6% on a day when advertisers continue to flee. All right, I'm getting out of AMD. Break even on the rest. It's barely worth the commissions.
Yeah. Advertisers flee, no revenue, no money, no advertising. They'll still manage somehow. Why?
There we go. There's the bell.
Why fundamentals don't apply.
Okay, well guys, we're closed for the day. We should have FedEx reporting any moment now. We'll see what that brings us.
Yep, I'm just watching it. It
Um,
moved up all day.
For all our members, don't forget, it's another week of activity. We've got a full week of fun coming your way. So tomorrow night, well, let's actually start with our psychology seminar. Mike himself is presenting Module 6, The Importance of a Healthy Lifestyle. So
Yes. So today, it would be a wonderful, just why is it important to live a healthy lifestyle when you're trading? It's not about telling you what to do or how to do it. It's just presenting you with some information that you may not be aware of. I'll give some great examples of craziness that I did while I was in the military with lack of sleep and how it affects me, as well as eating right and just being healthy all around and how it can improve your trading. Because oftentimes as traders, we forget about it. We want to go out, party the night before, wake up early, and think that we'll be able to trade at our optimal level. But as you'll find out, just like with nice cars like Porsches and Lamborghinis, you don't necessarily want to put regular unleaded in them to get them to perform at their optimal level.
There you go. Fair example. All right, so that'll be tonight, right?
Yes,
So,
tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern in the
8
webinar room.
o'clock. And then tomorrow, Eamon's going to be presenting his webinar on how to catch a falling knife. He likes the extreme reversals. He's going to sort of talk about how he tracks them, how he identifies them, how he trades them. So it should be another one of our continuing session on trading patterns and how to maximize your opportunities with trading patterns. Thor's done them on using the volume price analysis. I've done one recently on the Mountain Pass. This should be another tool for your toolbox that you can consider as to, is this going to help you, and would this be one of the trades you would want to put into your playbook. So that'll be next week at 5 p.m. Note the change in time next week this week, Wednesday, and the day after. Let me try and speak properly. Tomorrow, Eamon at 5 p.m. will be presenting his webinar, and then a week from tomorrow on the 8th, it'll also be at 5 p.m. because normally they're at 8. Both of those are at 5. So anyways, put those into your calendar. Make sure you're aware. It's funny because somebody asked, hey, don't we have a thing about trading for older traders? And it's going to talk maybe about, what you could use in terms of, how to manage if you're older. I'm like, what are you talking about? Every trade is for older traders. And then this came up and I'm like, that sounds fascinating, actually. So I'm very interested to hear that seminar. I am on the precipice of 50 myself, so it'll be something I'll need to keep in mind. So I'm looking forward to that session on July the 8th. So all that being said, guys, we have things going all the time. If you're on YouTube and you want to join us, as always, I'll tell you about our 2 discount codes. If you want to join us for a week trial, Closing Bell 24 for a $24 1-week trial. Try it out. I guaranteed you'll find value and you'll want to come back. And when you do, you can then use Independence 40 to get 40% off our one-time payment option for a lifetime membership. Lifetime really means lifetime here. We don't sell you other things. There's no upsell. You don't have to pay extra for the courses, the material, the psychologists that we have in-house. All of that comes to you as part of your lifetime membership. So consider strongly a lifetime membership at 40% off. It's a great deal. So Independence 40 is your code for that. All right, so let's go back to the markets here quickly and see if FedEx has reported. It looks like they have. At least it's jumping up here.
It beat earnings per share by $1.01.
Wow.
So 253 versus 152 estimate.
That's a pretty significant beat.
So nothing right now on any other thing from them.
Look at that. So I'm just going to write them down on my sheet. It's July. Well, so not only will I journal for today, but it's always a good opportunity to review your month and see how your month went and take any lessons from it. So that will be something I will probably be doing tonight. Once I get through a couple of meetings here.
Yes.
And we'll be ready
Looks
to
like,
trade tomorrow. Where's
Yep.
Brian? He needs
Looks
to take
like,
FedEx.
Yep. I know. So looks like it is. Yeah, it's got a ways. It's at least trying to close the gap back into the range prior to the COVID drop. in there right now. So I'm going to hop off, Peter. Have a great afternoon. Everybody in the chat, have a good afternoon.
Thanks, Mike. I was just actually starting to
And
get my files for my journals, so yeah, it's probably a good time to shut her down. FedEx, as I said, reported. Little pop-up. We'll see what it does tomorrow morning. I've already put it on my list to watch for then, so we'll see how it goes. And for everybody out there who's a member, don't forget, join Mike 8 o'clock tonight. That's in the webinar room, I think. Right, Mike?
yes.
Excellent. In the webinar
I think
room.
I'm on the mic now.
Yes, you are. All right. So join Mike 8 o'clock in the webinar room for the